like that. You know what Toyota is backwards? A toy yacht. You know what Subaru is backwards? You're a bus. You know what Rosie O'Donnell is backwards? Rush Limbaugh. I had a girlfriend named Ruth, but then she broke up with me. So now I am ruthless. But it's alright, as it says in the Bible, you reap what you sow. She hooked up with a guy named Doug, he broke up with her, now she's Douglas. That joke is pointless. If a small duck is called a duckling, and a small goose is called a gosling, when a midget takes a dump, is that a dumpling? Now you know where dumplings come from! I bet you had no idea! Consequently, a game of duck, duck, goose with only one midget, that shit's unfair. Told that joke at a meeting convention, they threw fresh dumplings at me. They got them out of the cat box, according to Lynn Sater. I love that joke of his, it's very funny. I have a friend, his name is Bill. Bill is a Native American and Bill is an alcoholic. Not because he's Native American, you racists. He's alcoholic because he's got Parkinson's disease. We call him William Shakespeare. That shit's funny, I like 3 levels. Yeah, you got it. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Alright, this is the dumbest pun I've ever written, but I love it. If you have a stereo sound system possessed with an evil spirit that uses the power of sonic vibration to manipulate an old-school typewriter across the room and force that old-school typewriter to draft legal documents, is that stereotyping? It's just a no. It's a long stretch for a cheesy pun. That's all. As I was driving over here today, I was listening to one of my very favorite bands on the radio. They're called Periwinkle Steve. They're like the Sam's Club Pink Floyd. I'm sure you've heard some of their music. Like, It All Makes Sense When You're Just a Post in a Fence. Or, that really popular one they do, I Have Attained a Fairly Sane Brain. Off their album, The Bright Side of the Sun. It's crazy because if you sync up The Bright Side of the Sun by Periwinkle Steve to The Wizard of Oz, nothing happens. But if you sync up Pink Floyd's The Dark Side of the Moon to The Wizard of Oz, you're fucking gullible. Some of you have done this before. It doesn't work at all. Not even a little. Not unless you are so stoned you think the couch is part of your cerebral cortex. Guys, if you go to the post office and in order to mail your package you are forced to pay a small price, you know what that is called? Female. Which is ironic. If you want to get your package anywhere near a female, you gotta pay one way or the other. You didn't like that. You didn't like that a bit. I do. You didn't like it? You just weren't laughing. All right. I want to see your head go back like a muffin next time you laugh, all right? There you go. Damn it, now I forgot where I am at. I like my women like I like my chocolate. Cheap and at a gas station. Or filled with peanut butter. Either one. My friend said to me, French accent, before you marry a woman, you must first have sex with her. Are you going to buy a car without first test driving it? I said, no, but I'm not going to stick my dick in the muffler. And if I do, 9 months later, a baby Volvo with my face won't pop out the back seat. I'm glad you got that. When I had my hair long and my beard short, the girls are like, ooh, he's a tiger. But when I have my hair short and my beard long, they're like, ooh, he's a lion. But when I shave my head and my beard, they're like, oh, he's a potato. If you're living on the land and you want a can of ham, you can buy a can of spam, but it's a sham. Lamb, ham, spam, sham. That is how you speak Chinese. In China in the 1920s, all of the Chinese communists wore red scarves for identification purposes. The Chinese government said, screw you communists. Anybody with a red scarf, it's execution time. The Chinese communists said, oh, government, we will simply remove all of the red scarves, which is a very simple, excellent plan of attack, except for one fatal flaw. You see, that earth was exceptionally moist in China, and those scarves were made in China. Every Chinese communist stained a cherry red that would not wash out. The moral of this story is if you were a communist in 1920s China, you might be a redneck. Has anybody heard of Jeff Foxworthy here? Yes? No? He's a funny fucker, I don't care, he cracks me up. Now for a song about sheep. Once in old New Zealand, I played accordion. The locals did not like it, but the sheep would sing along. Ba, ba, ba. In New Zealand, I'm the sheep pied piper. Oh yeah, ba, ba, ba. I nearly got shot by a local sniper. Oh no, ba, ba. But the sheep sang a song through all his aim and that saved me. The song the sheep sang with ba, 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 ba. That was the black sheep. Oh, we're a race crowd! I'm glad you like that. Yes, I was going somewhere. I wasn't just singing a sweet song. I was going somewhere. Do we like pick-up lines in this crowd? No, I'm not going to hit on you. Sorry to disappoint, buddy. I know you were waiting all day. I'm going to hit on the lady. Yeah, you can keep this pickup line. Here's what I do. I find a good-looking girl. I look her dead in the eye, and I go, woo! 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 What, you've never been wooed before? Now give me your number, bitch. If she does not hit me, give me her number. I hit her with the anti-pickup line. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? So it looks like you landed on your face. I'm kidding. You girls are beautiful. You girls are beautiful. Give them a round of applause. Sorry, you didn't know you were getting picked on. I'm here. Let's see here. Mademoiselle, ask me what I do for a living. I am a professional chauvinist. Those tits are okay. They're pretty nice. Oh, you gotta clap on that one. I'm not gonna say your tits are okay. I'm sorry. When a cougar has her menstrual cycle, is that a historical period? Oh, the cougars, you can hear them not liking it. They're growling in the back. My ex-girlfriend did not get a period. She got an exclamation point. I've named my colon Stephen King because it's prolific. I'm not kidding. After a hard night of drinking, I drop a deuce the same way he craps out a novel. 5-6 times an hour. 7 if I've been drinking Guinness. Seriously, read Salem's Lot sometime. Tell me that piece of shit ain't a turd. Well, my colon might be the actual Stephen King. Next time I have to break wind, I'm going to wait until someone says something I do not like. Then I'm going to be like, Stephen King disapproves. If I have diarrhea, that's a D. Koontz. And if I drop a deuce so hard it gives me goosebumps, that's an R.L. Stein. Some of you know horror is shitty, that's my point. Horror, unless you like horror, and then it's pretty cool. He doesn't know any horror. He's like, oh, I'm watching you, buddy. You're only like 3 feet away. I'm blind in this side, not this one. All right. I think that Randy Newman is just Bob Dylan singing in key. You got a friend. All right, we didn't like that shit. I decided to play fantasy football for the first time this year. I thought it was a great idea to draft the Balrog as my star quarterback. Until I ran into a team that had drafted Gandalf the Grey as theirs, and all of a sudden my quarterback could not pass. Fantasy and football, that's not an often crossover I see. Very good Fort Morgan. You guys are good. You guys are good. I figured out how to do a really good Ray Romano. I just do Kermit the Frog doing his impression of Christopher Walken. Deborah. That was an impression within an impression. That impression was Inception.